Big welcome back, viewers. This is the Orangutan, and yes, it has been a long time, but we're back, and this is the new DayZ map. Frost. Is it Frostline or Frostbite? I suppose it doesn't matter. It's just as long as you know about the frost and the snow, that's all you need to know. Is it hard? Yes, it is. Is it impossible? Not quite. Add in 50 out of 50 players in a server? Probably. One of the main things about it is it worth it? That's the thing. You spawn in coastal villages like these ones. Minimal housing. Now, I have watched a few videos on it. They recommend that the first thing you do before you worry about where you are, before you light fires, before you do anything, before you like eat food, is light a fire and get yourself a heat buff, which is very important. That is true. I've started off about 37 times, and each time you use the fire system, it works. When you don't, you've got hardly any chance of surviving. You take those roads, it's one big sort of circular road around the outside of an island with a volcano in the middle. Apparently, there's a bunker somewhere. I don't know if it's on the outer islands. I think the outer islands are pretty much barren. Uh, Once you get up into sort of the hill going up towards the volcano, and that is, it's a lot of this. It's like a lot of it's like the map's just pre-generated, and they haven't put much work into it at all. There's some new house models and that down on the coast, but once you get off the coast, it's 85 square kilometres, 60 square kilometres of it would be this sort of stuff here. And then you get right up the very top, there's not even any trees. So, as in time and effort, I don't know, it could have been better. Could have added more little villages or more little points of interest or that. There doesn't seem to be much up there. The odd military camp and all that. And yeah, uh, finding friends. We played for 5 hours, three of us last night, never found each other once. If you could find a map, or once hopefully the iSurvival update soon, and we'll get a map. But yeah, finding friends was very hard. It seems that because it's like a hamster wheel. If you start 10 minutes in front of each other, you're never going to find each other. It was only one instance. I always tended to run clockwise, and my friend ran anti-clockwise once, and we ran into each other on the one time, I think. Yeah, and then I accidentally killed him. So we did find each other once, but that was like our first attempt, and then after that we spent hours. Got late and it was time for bed. But you'll see there's long stretches. What it reminds me of if you played Sonoris, like it's like from the top port city, like Svetograd or Hobber, whatever it's called, from Hobo all the way down to like Chernerus, just or Electro. It's like running that highway past Berezino, past. It's like the coastal road on Cherno, on Chernerus on the other map. So if you want to just run that road constantly backwards and forwards, that's what it's like. Head inland, yeah. I haven't spent a great deal of time in there, but yeah, I know what it's like. Got a pretty good idea. It's just barren. So they've just grabbed some, apparently, according to some, they've just grabbed the Namalsk map, which has been out for PC for ages. Just sort of taken a bit out of it, added a bit to it, released it. There's no new guns, a couple of new woolly hats, three new fish. Yeah, it's pretty shitful. That's not paid DLC worthy. Yeah, in my opinion, this should have been like just a free upgrade. I reckon it should have just been an update. I don't think it was worth the $27. But then again, it's day two. Yeah, I might get on here and meet some friends. It's very orientated towards. It's like I said, it's like the younger kids. It's like the battle royale where everybody starts on the outside and tries to make the volcano in the middle. Like all the games nowadays, it seems to be designed more towards the younger ones who like that style, which is a shame. But some people like it, and you've got to go with the flow. But a lot of this, I'll tell you something that catches me out. So you look over there and you think, oh, that's a whopping big town. No, it's not. They're not roofs. That's just snowdrifts. Yeah. I did see some guys on a boat. They seem to get lost in all that icy stuff and just freeze to death. That was funny. But yeah, with nothing really new and a lot of the same. Now, as you can see, that's a fair run for someone who's. If I hadn't, I didn't really prep this. I just was playing. This is how I died last night, or how I left. If I had just started, we'd be blue in the cold. Our food would be down half in the yellow, and we'd be pretty frozen by now. Like pretty getting pretty sort of under a bit of pressure just from that run. So the zombies, occasionally you might, if you're lucky, get a little bit of food. Let's have a look. So in a nutshell, I think it should have been free. I think they need to add more new stuff. Uh, Two most important things. As soon as you land on your feet, start a fire, start cooking. Second thing is fish. You can now fish using small sticks you can make into hooks. To get some rope, get a stick, do some fishing. Other than that, I'm going to play a bit more and maybe give an updated report. But at the moment, like I said, doesn't this look a lot like, you know, what they call Camavovo or whatever it is to Berezino on the coast? It's just like that big. Imagine that's the ocean, and it's like this all the way around. And because there's no map, when you're trying to find each other, these towns don't mean shit until you learn them all in order. But yeah, that's my a bit of a disappointment at this stage at least. This orangutan. Shame I couldn't bring you better news. Hoping to catch up soon with some more releases. And it also appears that you can only have one player active at any one time. So if you've got players on the servers, you can have one. They have to die before you can join another server. I don't know what's happened with this, but hopefully they'll fix it soon.